Hello everybody and welcome back to our NASCAR career mode here on NASCAR Heat Evolution. We have 3 races to the chase and we're 32nd in the points. We have to make up a lot of points and there's only 3 races left. Today we're in the Irish Hills of Brooklyn, Michigan, and 200 mile an hour, well, it's commonplace here. So guys, strap in. Get ready, it should be a fun one. We're seeing at 287 points. The cutoff, 306 for Trevor Bayne. We're going to try and make up some points today. And in qualifying, well, we didn't have the best of runs, but we did not have the worst of runs. Basically, what we tried to do all qualifying session long, this is obviously session 1, run the middle lane and basically just do that all qualifying. So, I mean, you know, it's not hard, it's not at all challenging, but when we don't have the kind of car that other drivers do here in NASCAR, it's a little bit more challenging. We gotta let off a little early, maybe not get into the gas as hard, roll into it, don't let the car bottom out, and don't get loose in the corners if we go too fast. So we're just following the line right now. I believe that's Regan Smith or Eric Almirola right in front of us. We're just trying to follow their line. We do get a little loose here, but it's a wide open track. You can go 4 wide. It's, I want to say, 2-mile track. I think it's a 2-mile track. Regan Smith passing us right now. So yeah, it's probably Eric Almirola in front of us. 2 cars in front of us now, and yeah, I don't know. It's a fun track to race at. It's kind of like a little mini Talladega, mini Daytona with all the action. But we come into pit road nice and smooth, and we get 28th. Like I said, not the worst, not the best. Maybe tail end in the middle, but we're going to send it to Rick Allen. He has the pre-race call. Rick Allen, take it away from Michigan. Thank you, Rick Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go racing. We're happy to have you here with us from Michigan. Green flag is on the way, and we are live from the Irish Hills. So immediately, we are going to go to the outside of Regan Smith. We're going to force 3 wide very, very early. We get loose, and yeah, it's probably our mistake. So start 28th, and now we're falling back to the 30s already. But it does stop at one point, I promise you. And for lap 1, honestly, I thought we would get held out or boxed out, or however you want to say it, a lot more than we did. And I didn't think anyone was going to let us up, but they did. So take what you can get, and basically just move on from there. So coming out of turn 4 on lap 1, we're in 30th. So lost 2 spots. Eric Jones to our inside, he loses momentum. But then we have Tony Stewart, sorry, not Glenn Boyer, Tony Stewart, and well, he's gonna make a bid for 30th. So now we're 31st, but we get that outside momentum. Cars are stacking up. We have Michael Annett, we have Casey Mears, we have a lot of guys right here, but Casey Mears doesn't want to give that position up, and guess what? Yeah, we're gonna get put into the wall by Michael Annett. Mears doesn't want to give it up, so that forces us to stay on the high side. Annett gets a little loose, and he sends us into the wall. So first contact, lap 2 with the wall. Now we have Austin Dillon to our inside. We are 3 wide right now. We have Eric Jones. We have, I believe that's Trevor Bayne on the bottom side, but it does work out because a couple laps later, heading into lap 5 on turn number 2, you saw a car in the wall. That was Chase Elliott, and he will bring out the caution. He had severe tire rub, and the car just went beeline for the outside walls. So we actually get a break. We had worked our way up to 27, so we weren't doing too awful, but now it gives us a chance to work on the car, make a little adjustments here and there, And just like that, we are ready to go racing. So lap 10 of 14 after the caution and all that good stuff in the wave rounds. We're sitting back in 32nd, and this is maybe after a lap or two under green flag after the caution. Flag goes away. However, it wouldn't last because we are 31st. Bobby Labonte, well, he's indifferent about his decision. Guess what? He slows us up, and now we are stuck on the outside lane. We wanted to get ahead of Casey Mears on the inside and then dive below Bobby Labonte into turn 3. We wanted to be where he was, but it all works out. We come back up into the top 30, and Regan Smith, just where we started the race, right behind him, or right next to him, however you want to look at it. We passed him as well, and we're now in the top 29. So right now it's all about points. Just don't screw up on the final lap. Don't send yourself into the wall. And really, we only have to worry about 2 guys, Trevor Bayne and Landon Castle. They are ahead of us in the points right now. We haven't seen either of them. We saw Trevor Bayne maybe one time, 3 wide on the very low side, but then after that, we don't know where he is. Landon Castle, same thing, we don't know where he is. So both could be good, both could be bad. It's a toss-up. Lap 12 coming to lap 13, 2 to go this time by. We're actually running pretty good. We're running 28th now, and there's a little gap. There is a little gap between the next pack of cars, but I feel like we can make it up very easily. And into turn 1 and 2 here in Michigan, that's exactly what we do. We get the momentum somehow. We get away from the guy behind us, and they're now 3 wide in front of us, so that's going to help us out a lot. It's going to make us catch up a little bit faster, and that's exactly what we needed because, well, our car is not the best, and we're actually stalling out at like 189, 190. Top speed nowhere above 190. So, you get what you get with this car, and it's a new car. I mean, new paint scheme. Number 28 Mechanics Wear Toyota Camry. So I think last time you saw this, guys, was last race at Bristol. Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about this race. Speaking of that, last lap on the back stretch, Boyer and Ryan Blaney and Eric Amarola, guess what? They're all here, or actually, that's Brian Scott, sorry, not Amarola. They're all here, but watch what Boyer does. We get the run, and then we had a break. We go on the inside. It's a white line here in Michigan. You can pass down here, but we do not make a single pass. Boyer, I think, beats out Scott by a tenth or two, and we don't beat anyone out. But we do get 28. So, like I was saying, second race for this 28 Toyota Camry Mechanics Wear. And, you know, we actually got a good spot. I like the car. I like the paint scheme. I like the sponsor. I like everything about us. But, one thing I don't like, yeah, the point situation. And guess what? After this race, Trevor Bayne. He has been a bane for us. And bane of our existence because he actually placed top 20. I think he got 16th officially. So he gains those points on us. But you guys will see after this.